Hi, Kim and Amber here. We are with the proud owners of Proud Souls.
Oh, that's
like that?
I like it.
Yeah. Chris and Tony. And they are going to tell you where all their locations are.
Hi, I'm Tony Roberts. I'm with Proud Souls BBQ. You are standing in Old Town Littleton. We've had this store since May of 2020. We also are lucky enough to have locations in Denver, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, and our newest location in Orlando, Florida.
And you guys started out, tell me, so was it this big or how did you do this?
Well, we started out as little kids. And then
This is why we like these guys.
as we've grown, we've enjoyed barbecue so much that we've piddled around, sold a lot of grills, go to cook contests, lots of things. But we're lucky enough to have great team customers like yourselves, folks in the communities that supported us. We've been lucky enough to grow and build our business over time.
That's great. So Amber and I are here today about almost a year from last year. But of course it's Father's Day. And so we just thought we wanted to maybe give you some hints for Father's Day. So this is the place to come here in Littleton off Rio Grande to Proud Souls.
We're talking about meat awards right now.
Totally.
If you come into the store and you start buying a grill or meat, then you'll start looking around and noticing all of these awards. And I don't think you bought them all.
No, I mean, essentially, I guess I kind of did, right? This is a sport. This is a hobby. This is something that creates relevance, with our local community as far as being the barbecue experts here at Proud Souls. But also from a larger scale, right? We're worldwide, just from a recognition that we have won contests, honestly, all throughout the country. So you can kind of pan around here, guys. When we come into Proud Souls BBQ, we're not just here to sell you grills, to sell you meat. Part of the experience and the reason you want to seek us out is the customer service and the expert advice. Sure. You can see trophies we have won here at Proud Souls throughout the country, anywhere from North Carolina, as far east, and then as far west as Arizona, winning grand championships in all those states. And this is one that we're most proud of. I won this trophy at the American Royal World Series of Barbecue, top 5 World Series. So there's international teams. There's roughly 550 teams at this contest, held annually at the Kansas Motor Speedway in Kansas City, Missouri. And I was fortunate enough to be named reserve grand champion of that contest. So yeah, definitely fun. We'll be back there again this year and hoping to get another big piece of hardware.
What's your
one?
Yeah,
what's that? So that's an accumulation. So I don't recall. I think I got top 15 in chicken, a top 10 rib, and I got a 5th place perfect score brisket.
Ooh,
so I was the accumulative reserve grand champion for the entire event.
That's amazing.
Yeah, from right here in little old Colorado.
And you sell this meat here too, right?
Yes, we do. So everything that I compete with across the country, I source all of our meat here. In my opinion, I feel that we have the largest and best meat selection of high-end quality meats of anybody in the state.
I would think other people might agree with you too.
That's the point, right? We got to get everybody on the same page. So that's whether you're at a contest or just feeding your friends and family in your backyard.
That's cool.
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 So, Tony.
Yes.
What is this?
Oh, well, what we have here is a Santa Maria grill. So this is a 42-inch Santa Maria grill manufactured in Yoder, Kansas by none other than Yoder Smokers.
I know where that is.
Oh, you do?
You drive by it, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Great. So very fun, versatile. It's a charcoal grill. You can load up your charcoal in here. The cooking grate here raises and lowers. You can do everything from steaks on here to a whole hog. We've done a lot of Argentinian barbecues. Very great for entertaining, getting folks involved. They can cook their own meats and proteins on here. Just a great fun way. You can even hook things up from up here that hang down as well. So a very fun, versatile way of cooking that's excellent for entertaining.
So what do you put in there?
Charcoal, wood logs, wood chunks, wood chips,
okay.
anything that burns and obviously burns clean. That's how these are used.
This is really cool.
It is cool.
So
they come out with this. I haven't seen
this is a newer product for Yoder smokers. They developed this in fall of last year. However, Santa Maria cooking's been around forever. Very popular here in the States and California. If you've ever heard of Argentinian style cooking or steakhouses in and around Metro Denver, like Fogo de Chao or whatever, they utilize something like this in their kitchen where they raise and lower proteins over wood-fired coals. So.
Wow, this is really cool.
This is beyond my pay grade. We just have a regular old Yoder.
So let's go show you a regular old Yoder.
There's no such thing as a regular old Yoder. There's just different Yoders. And one of our more popular Yoders we sell, this is the YS or Yoder Smoker 640 pellet grill over here. So a lot of folks have heard about pellet grilling. It's getting more and more popular. You're getting the ease of the charcoal, but all the wood-fired flavor of using pellets. So plug it in, electric, set your temperature, go about your day. They're even Wi-Fi enabled now, so you don't even have to be home to cook. You
don't have to.
Yes. So a lot of fun with these as well.
Yes, so a lot of fun. I have to tell you. So I brought my husband because Amber has one and my other daughter has one. And so we keep telling my husband, well, you need one. And he's like, no, I don't need one. So one Saturday we came down and we walked out buying one.
Well, because these guys tell you why you need it and they're not wrong.
So we asked Chris, and I asked Chris, so with all the champions that he did, was it because he used a special Yoder?
Special grill
or was it the type of meat? Which one would you say?
I think it's because of Chris. So Chris can use any grill, any meat, and we pride ourselves as being experts. So it's the cook that wins championships, not so necessarily the grill or the meats that do so.
So then we really have to be like Chris. Then.
Yeah, we all want to be Chris.
We all want to be Chris.
I wish you had your face right now.
Turn around and look at him. Turn around. Do it again. There you go. There we go.
This is nice.
I know. I like it.
Are they all Wagyu?
Yes. So here at Proud Souls BBQ, we have tomahawk ribeyes. Okay. This is from one of our meat vendors. Most of you guys have probably heard of them, Snake River Farm. So it's an American Wagyu product that we get flown in weekly from Idaho, Snake River, Idaho, obviously. But this is just one of the many great beef and pork providers that we do sell here at Proud Souls. So we mentioned you got to have a good grill.
Yeah.
Got to have a good grill.
Well, yeah.
Got to have even better meat. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff I won't necessarily spend up on, maybe like chicken, for example, but definitely beef. And that's something we pride ourselves with here at Proud Souls BBQ. Anything from a St. Louis style Duroc pork spare rib, as well as a baby back here. These are a nice treat too, guys. Who likes a good filet? Okay. Sometimes the ribeyes can be a little fatty. This is an Australian A5 Wagyu filet we get flown in. We have anything from German jalapeno sausage, that's Wagyu, ground beef, even hot dogs, right? So all they're going to be doing, their business model is take everything from nose to tail, minimal waste, obviously, and they just repurpose all these things that allow us to enjoy a Wagyu hot dog, a sausage, or a nice tomahawk ribeye.
I like that they use it all.
Yes.
You've ruined me for pork because I can't do anything but Duroc now.
Yes.
It's so good.
So good. It's a Wagyu. So Duroc is a heritage breed pork, right? So different than what you'll find in your grocery stores. Just a different bloodline. Definitely a different taste. Would you agree? Oh my gosh,
it's so good.
But yeah, it's just another thing that we do here. I call it the Wagyu of pork. It's definitely high end.
It's legit.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you? That's an impossible question. That's like picking a kid or a song. Like, what's your favorite?
My favorite, guys, if you want to come over here, is brisket. Okay, that's my favorite thing. I think anytime you go to a barbecue restaurant, you go somewhere else, that's something that people always judge you on, right? How is their brisket? So the briskets we sell, once again, Snake River Farms, full packers, guys. These are going to be anywhere between 12 and 22 pounds. Definitely a labor of love. But whenever you're hosting a dinner party or a holiday event, definitely think of Proud Souls.
I mean, there's so many parts of the store, right? I just saw all the cookware that we didn't even talk about. Then we had the meat that we talked about. Then you have all the grills. And do you still have the pizza ones?
We have pizza
Have
ones.
the pizza ones. And now we're over here where I think the magic really happens. So tell us about the magic.
The magic does happen here. You're 100% right, Kim. So this is one of the things we take pride and joy in. This is what we call our seasoning and sauce kind of wall or shelving. So we take up pride in having a lot of not only local products like this Revolution rub here. We carry their Texas beef brisket rub, which is excellent, but also products from across the country for folks we've met in our journeys through competition barbecue. So for instance, this Tillman's barbecue sauce, Chipotle apple. This sauce is actually from Florida. We have the Malcolm Reed sauces up here from Mississippi, Heath Riles Blazing Star down from Texas. But a lot of these folks, a lot of different flavor profiles, components to these rubs and sauces. But what's so cool about it, it's from different barbecue regions of the U.S.
Yeah, that is very cool. Quite the variety. Then if we come over here and we see even more, and then we have talk about all of this stuff over here on this wall.
So even more sauces and rubs over here, but over here we have fuels as well. So we were talking about the Yoder pellet smokers. We have mesquite, charcoal, hickory, blends like applewood, cherry, pecan. We have charcoals, woods, you name it. Anything that you can possibly imagine when it comes to cooking outdoors, we have it here on these shelves as well.
So how does someone come in and decide, oh, I'm going to make a brisket tonight?
Great question. So one of the things we pride ourselves on is having a knowledgeable staff. So you can either talk to myself, Chris, Adam's here, Aaron is in town as well this week. Someone at all of our stores is actually an avid home cook, take pride in their cooking, and are here to walk you through all the steps of how to craft perfect barbecue and whatnot at home.
Yeah, because it kind of like, it's kind of overwhelming when you walk in, you're like, where do you start? And you have all these great little things to use. So come down here to Proud Souls, and they will help you pick the best Father's Day gift that you could ever give.
How can we learn from you? How can we learn from you guys?
Well, great questions. Well, outside of coming in and just talking to us.
Yeah, that's the best.
And hanging out, having samples, picking our brains, we also offer classes. So our classes are a lot of fun. We have a couple coming up, especially for Father's Day. Partnered with Rocker Spirits, our neighbors across the street, for our beef and bourbon class.
Cool.
We're also doing a beef and brews class with a local Littleton brewery, Locavore, which is just on the other side of Santa Fe. Jason, the owner and head brewer over there, will be coming over, cooking alongside of us, pairing up 4 or 5 different beers with certain proteins we're cooking.
That's fun.
We're also doing a Porkapalooza class. We have a Griddles Galore class. This fall, we're doing a September Fest with all things pizza and wine.
I gotta take that class.
So check out our website. All of our classes are listed there. You can sign up, reserve your spots there. Typically, they're about 3 hours long, and they include a meal during and after class.
I would also sign up sooner than later because you guys book up quickly.
We do book up quickly. So all of our classes typically do sell out. We limit it to about 25 students or so. So get online in advance, book your class. If you have questions, feel free to give us a call. We're happy to walk you through what the description of those classes are, how to get signed up and come in and have some fun with an evening of barbecue, outdoor cooking, and a lot of, friends and that sort of thing.
And he's totally right. If you just come in and talk to him, like, I want to make this for my guests and I want to make it perfect. What do I do? They'll outline the whole step-by-step process for you. So you're just going to have fun when you come in here, no matter when you come in.
Barbecue's fun. We're lucky to be able to live this business and share it with folks. So 99.99% of our customers that come in here want to have fun, want to learn, and we welcome you to come in and do the same. So
yeah.
Hi. Okay, here we are again. And like I said, this store is so versatile. It has so much stuff in it that you need it like plan half a day. Like, they could have a snack when they're here, right?
Totally.
Because you guys always have food.
We always got samples going.
Yeah. So come here, have a kind of like, a special Sam's store, but now it's really Proud Souls and it's best. So I don't know what this is and I don't know what that is, but he's going to tell us.
Cool. So let's talk about, we're talking Father's Day, right?
Yes.
A lot of folks come in and the first thing they say is, my husband's got everything. He's already got his Yoda. We got a ton of meat. But what don't you have? All right. What Kim's holding here, this is one of our most popular grill brush items here. So everybody's always talking about the bristles breaking off and getting in their food. So a retired firefighter actually started this company called Grill Rescue. So if you actually can zoom in maybe right here, Morgan, and kind of see the material, the thought behind that is your grill's hot. You just cooked dinner, right? You have some stuff on there. We can dip this into water. It absorbs that. And then you just push this, right, directly on top of your griddle, on top of your grill grates. And then residually, the heat from the grill is going to steam in conjunction with the water. And we don't have to worry about any kind of grill brush particles or whatnot getting into our food.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this, right?
Let's talk about that.
This is my favorite tool that we have that you'll never think of. It's called a continuous sprayer, okay? So on a hot summer day at the grill, hit the back of the neck. Maybe the brisket looks a little dry. Let's go ahead and hydrate that. These are all things that we talk about in a naturally dry state like Colorado. So for so many transplants moving and buying homes here, I really want them to think about, you're not in Texas anymore. You're not in Florida. You're not in Alabama. So we always got to think of different ways that we can hydrate this.
Have to use water all the time.
Yep. Water, apple juice, salad dressing, apparently. But yeah, keep it simple, guys.
But how did you come across this?
I came across this. I get my hair cut every single Tuesday. I was sitting in a chair. It was a new girl, so I'm always a little bit, weary. But at the very end of the cut, she sprayed this on the back of my neck, and I was like, holy crap. And the first thing that I thought is barbecue, right?
Of course he did.
So I said, where can I buy this? And she goes, you can buy this here. And I said, no, where can I buy it? And she goes, you have to go get a Sally's Beauty wholesale account.
Yeah.
So now that's what brings these to you guys.
Well, that's a great story.
Yes, ma'am.
Come down to Proud Souls and hurry. They'll never run out of inventory, but hurry because it'll be fun.